Hi, hello, and welcome again to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this edition, another injury setback has hit the Black Stars camp as Alexander Djiku got injured over the weekend in the French League 1. Well, on the good side though, Bernard Tekpetey has been voted as the player of the month in the Bulgarian Top Flight League, and Jojo Wollacot, Ghana's number one shotstopper, kept a clean sheet for Charlton Athletic in the English League 1. We'll be looking at his performance over there in the English League 1. More coming up here on Sports Update Ghana. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So quickly, let's start off from the most important updates, because one of Ghana's core players who Coach Otuado will be relying on at the 2022 FIFA World Cup is out injured. I'm talking about Alexander Djiku, who played a key role in Ghana's qualification to the World Cup as we edged out Nigeria in the playoffs. Well, Alexander Djiku played a key role in Ghana's qualification process to their fourth World Cup in history, and unfortunately, in the games that were played this weekend, Alexander Djiku unfortunately got injured for Strasbourg in their game against Toulouse in the French League. Alexander Djiku, who has played in all of Strasbourg's game, started this game as in the starting role in their defense, and unfortunately in the 26th minute the player had to limp off after getting injured. Well, we don't know the extent of the injury, but this is a very heartbreaking situation for Coach Otuado, who is preparing to announce Ghana's provisional squad for the World Cup. And unfortunately, at this critical moment in time where we have just 3 weeks to the start of the World Cup, and one of our key players, Alexander Djiku, is out injured. The reason why Alexander Djiku is very key or dear to Coach Otuado's heart, because he helps him in the 3-back system. Coach Otuado loves to play the 3-back system, and that is what has worked for the Black Stars in recent times. Well, Coach Otuado has been playing 3-back, and recently when we played against Nicaragua, we also how he was able to shape up Ghana's defense, putting up the likes of Daniel Amati, Alexander Djiku, and Mohamed Salisu, and they were very phenomenal in that particular game against Nicaragua. And unfortunately, in this critical moment, Alexander Djiku is out injured. We don't know the extent to which the injury will let him be on the sidelines, but well, we can only wish that he returns back to full fitness. And unfortunately, he is not the only player who is out injured. Ghana's second shortstopper, that is Richard Ofori, last week got injured for his club, that is Orlando Pirates, in a game that was played I think on Friday. And just this week, Alexander Djiku is injured. Charlie, the prayers there, we forsake the prayers, Muslims and Christians, Charlie, before fast and pray, because where the thing they go, it is very critical. Me, I only wish that our opponents are going to experience this kind of injuries in the likes of Song Yumin getting injured, Valverde getting injured and stuff, not Black Stars players. So guys, let's pray for the Black Stars so that the injury woes gets to lessen, so that the likes of Pate, Kudus, Daniel Kofichire, and the likes Inaki Williams all are fully fit for the World Cup. So that's by way of update on the Black Stars and the fact that we have 2 players injured, Alexander Djiku and Richard Ofori. We wish them speedy recovery. And away from that, well, Ghana's striker, that is Bernard Tekpetey, has been voted as the player of the month for September in the Bulgarian Top Flight League. Bernard Tekpetey has been in stupendous form this season in the Bulgarian Top Flight League, scoring 7 goals in 11 appearances to help Ludogorets in their campaign this season. Well, Bernard Tekpetey has been out of the Black Stars for quite a while now, and he has not hidden his desire to return to the Black Star squad for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. According to reports, the player is one of the players who have been named in Coach Otuado's provisional squad for the World Cup, which the GFA are expected to announce in the coming days. Well, Bernard Tekpetey helped his club, that is Ludogorets, defeat AS Roma in the Europa League, and his contribution to Ludogorets' campaign this season cannot be overshadowed. And away from Bernard Tekpetey, well, Ghana's goalkeeper, that is Jojo Wollacot, helped his side defeat Shrewsbury Town by 1-0, with Jojo Wollacot keeping a clean sheet for Charlton Athletic in their English League 1. Well, Jojo Wollacot has not been bad in the last couple of games. He kept 1 clean sheet about 2 weeks ago, and just yesterday on Saturday he kept another clean sheet for Charlton Athletic, and well, we can only wish that he does so well. But for Charlton Athletic, they won the game by 1-0, and it was an English player of Ghanaian descent, Raksechi, who scored the only goal in the game. Raksechi is a player of Crystal Palace, but he's on loan at Charlton Athletic, and well, the player is doing so well. I hope that he will also switch nationalities and play for the Black Stars and come through the youth run, because he's very young, about 18 years, and he's doing so. I hope Jojo Wollacot will be able to convince the player to come and play for the Black Stars. So that is by way of updates about Black Stars preparation for the World Cup. Well, the World Cup is in 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks away, and will be coming up against Uruguay, South Korea, and Portugal. The Black Stars' last campaign at the World Cup in 2014 saw them exit at the group stages for the first time in history, and we are looking forward to the Black Stars move up to the level that we all know them to be, getting out there to the knockout phase and teaching the world that, well, the Black Stars are not dead, but indeed we are the shining light of the African continent. Well guys, that will be it for this episode of Sports Update. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel.